Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. My name is Davin Dave or Daddy, but don't call me that last one though. Anyways, it is really good to see everybody again. It has been so long since I hosted a session of us Insomnia, and I just needed to come back. Today is going to be a very interesting session. If you could, just do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. I'd appreciate that. That'd be really tight, really cool. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm back.
Wow, I can't believe you ignored me. I need to know your opinion on the Atlantic Ocean.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, agenda.
Water. Calculators.
Homosexual for Chris Hansen.
Aren't we
I have no
recording?
clue what you just
Yes,
said to me.
we're recording. I don't know what he just said, and I don't really care.
Good evening, YouTube. What is your... Write down in the comments right now. What's your opinion on the Atlantic Ocean?
Oh, it sucks.
It's getting a little warm.
This is all true, fun and games, but the real question is, what's your opinion on the Pacific Ocean?
I don't got a specific answer for that.
Okay. Alright, cool. So, I'm just gonna get this across real quick. Lucas, we're gonna go to you for like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go to Morgan.
I believe that means what happens in my session is important.
Absolutely.
I don't wish for death.
Do you remember where we last left off?
We had just reached the ice, and Muffy started skating around, and she now has Bruno on her back.
Yep. Oh, right. And she started skating around. Woo, 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 woo.
She had started skating around. She's now walking like a normal person.
Okay. So
Yep.
you and
Your stream isn't
Simo.
up.
So you and Simo, you two are walking together. Sorry. I just need to grab something real quick.
Your stream isn't up.
Uh-huh. Dang it. Morgan, I can hear you typing. Stop it.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
It's just real quick, I promise.
Alrighty. So, Lucas, as you're, you and Simo are walking, all of a sudden, in this weird, strange feeling, a just warmth comes over you, and you see this strange light as everything all at the same time, randomly, out of nowhere, just goes black.
Oh.
Mojo!
Yes.
Alrighty. Do you remember where you last left off?
I think from what I remember, I was in that couple's room.
Nope.
Accepting to be family.
No.
That's all I remember.
You were actually talking to... What's it called? You were talking to Ace, sorry, about what happened with the white hand and the black hand, and you just finished up that conversation.
Okay.
There we go. Can you hear it okay? Perfect. As Ace kind of looks down at you and he says, I can't believe all that happened. He stands up and just gets off the couch. And he looks down at you, Peyton, and he says, "So, what is it you want to do?"
I'm not sure. Can you teach me a bit about abilities, or maybe we can play games?
Can I teach you a bit about what?
About abilities, magic, or maybe we could play a game. I love games.
Yeah, sure. I guess I can.
Why are you stuttering?
As everything, you see him stuttering, and almost like the space around you goes dead. And he, almost the skin off of his face starts melting, and in some strange fashion, almost magical, yet dark and evil. Everything starts slowly fading black.
Name.
As you hear, as everything goes black, you hear like a hit the ground.
Guess I'm gonna be screaming now. Ah!
Morgan and Lucas, are you two here?
Wait, is this Lou here? Where's Lou? There you are.
Now you guys have this time to chat.
Lou, what do you think is...
Open up my video and I'll just let you guys soak this in.
Death recovery. 1 out of 4.
Death recovery. Lou, what is exactly happening?
Oh, I think I get it.
What?
Yeah, I think I get it. It's, you want to recover from death? Well, too bad, because this room is full. Oh, you want to recover from death? Whoa! This room is no longer full. But you will have to wait a dubious amount of time in order to fully recover.
So we basically died? From what?
One
How?
person did. No, look, it says 1 out of 4. So only one.
See, he said this wave of warmth flows over me, and then everything goes black, so I feel like I died, but I don't know how.
Whenever you guys are ready, just tell me.
Stream is paused.
I'm nervous
I'm
already.
ready. I am ready as I'll ever be. I swear, if I'm dead already.
You guys are ready?
What type of...
Yeah.
With hypothermia, you do get, like, very, very warm when you're about to
Yeah,
die.
that's what I was thinking, but Muffy's constitution and the fact that she's lived in that Arctic Circle her entire life, spending a few minutes out in the cold wouldn't hurt her.
It normally takes, like, 15 minutes for just air. I mean, 30. For air hypothermia. I don't know what you call it to set in.
Unfortunately, you three have passed. Find your way away.
Find your way.
Escape from death, for I have no power here.
Can we
It's
know
a
how we
mystery.
died?
Alright, listen to this. That 1 out of 4. That's not just. I think that's a cue. We have to go through challenges to undo the mysterious way that we
Alright,
died.
you guys ready?
I want to know how I died.
Is everybody ready?
Am I in this?
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Who am I in this?
No, Jasper, you're not involved. But
Rest in peace.
you are able to talk to the players.
I can't speak English.
You can, because you're not speaking as a Wendigo or as your new character. You will be
Oh,
speaking
cool.
as the Blue Hand.
Yo!
Morgan and Lucas, you two awaken with almost what seems like your eyes shut. Everything is dark. And you feel these chains attached to your arms and legs.
To just kind of walk forward to see how far I can walk.
You are lying down on a table. It feels wooden.
Oh.
Morgan, you are the same exact way.
Ooh, it's a stretcher table, whatever they call those.
I would like to try and just break the chain by... Never mind. Wait. Yeah, no, I'd like to try and break the chain by pulling it off of my arm. If this doesn't work, I'm probably gonna break my arm.
As you get a 30 on your strength, you yank that chain and it causes a shatter in the thing. It is not fully detached from your wrist, but it is still. It would only take like a tug to get rid of it. Morgan, what do you want to do?
I want to use,
Morgan, as you hear to your left, the left of you, a loud chain and what seems like wood snap.
a chain like would snap.
You hear a chain rattle and then the wood snap.
Okay. I guess, okay, so I'm all chained up. I can't use any weapon. Are we able to use our abilities? Or are we just like dead? Through it since I'm already a ghost?
What'd you say?
Can I just go through it since I'm already kind of, a ghost?
It doesn't work. You don't appear to be able to phase through it.
I want to try and do a story time to summon weapons.
Go ahead.
Alright, okay, a little bit of story time. I remember these little cursed things, like a metal, kind of like a hammer or axe. They would fly around, they'll go chopping down anything. They could break through metal. They will come to my chains and break them off.
You do feel something course through your veins, but nothing happens.
As I would
Can
like to give the.
Can I try and pull through?
For your eyes and powers have been taken. You are given no strength, no abilities. Leave this room upon your own accord without what makes you special.
Can I try and slip through the chains in some small? Like, with as much strength as I can.
Welcome to the room of conformity. What is it you wanted to do, Mojo?
Can I try and squeeze my hands through the chains with as strong as I can, since I'm small?
As hard as you can?
Since I'm pretty small.
I get that, but, sure. I'm gonna give you a little bit of information first. You can feel the chains fit perfectly around your wrist. What is your character's constitution? Because two things are gonna happen here. What's your character's constitution?
Oh no.
Okay, so that means that in order to get out of these chains, you're gonna have to pull hard enough to 1, dislocate your hand, and 2, deglove it.
Deglove it?
Yeah, and it sounds exactly what it sounds like. It is exactly what it sounds like. You're gonna pull the skin off your hand.
The skin off. Yeah.
Ah, shoot. You know what? If it means getting out of somewhere that I can die, I'd rather lose skin that can heal.
Alright. As you do hear from in front of you guys, both of you, from like the eastern side of the building, you hear chains rattling and just what sounds like somebody gagged and just
Simo?
What you say, Lou?
Simo, is that you? As I would like to give the chain one final tug.
Your strength, d20 plus d20 plus d5, so that would be minus d5 actually. You got a 32. As you yank the chain, and it comes flying out actually. Your right hand arm is unchained. As you do feel your your ankles and your wrist chained.
Is the chain on my left hand and on my legs like perfectly on there? Is it loose at all?
No, it is tight around your wrist. Also, by the way, I would like to mention that this entire segment of this game has a lot of symbolism. Even the name of the room has symbolism.
I would like to kind of, with both of my hands, grab the left chain and try and break it from the table.
You want to grab your right hand or left hand with your right hand?
Grab the chain with my left and my right hand and break it away from the table.
As you do, hear just a wooden snap, but the chain doesn't actually fully break away from the table. You hear a snap definitely as the table seems to start leaning, and you almost completely lose your balance. Morgan.
I want to, try and listen really carefully on my surroundings. Just see if I can navigate to anything that might be nearby. Or anyone.
As you listen to your surroundings, you hear a snap come from your left, and what seems like chains rattling. And you hear from what seems like your foot side in front of you, very aggressive, heavy breathing. It sounds extremely muffled, but as you're tuning into it, you can hear it. You also hear extremely heavy breathing coming from your left. Almost as if there's two people in the room.
Okay. I wanna go, try and go forward toward that heavy breathing.
Which hand did you deglove to take out of the chain?
My right hand.
Your right hand? As you pull your hand out and you feel the skin slowly ripping from your wrist as it comes out, the burning feeling, the absolute singeing coming from your hand after tearing your skin off and just having the metal touch it as you have fully degloved your entire right hand.
Hey, Davin.
Your eyes feel... it feels like your eyes are closed, but you can almost see the red on your hand. Almost like it's in front of you. And you can see it, but you can't. What, Jasper?
I took a screenshot of the little map. Is it okay if I send it in for them?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, do we have our weapons?
You do not. Matter of fact, you can feel your skin bare. Lucas, you can too.
Holy cow, I'm dead but alive. I want to try and take one where I can see if I can try and squeeze my left hand safely out.
You want to squeeze your left hand out?
I want to see if I can safely do it, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, I want to see if I can try and squeeze it out without it becoming, like, as degloved or as injured as the right hand.
Okay. Your constitution? 0.
Dear, I am not good.
As you pull, and you can feel some of the skin rip, but it doesn't fully deglove, and you hear just a... as your thumb, your pinky, your third finger, and your wrist become dislocated as you yank it out of the chain. You can feel that massive amount of pain singe through your body as you almost pass out from shock.
Okay, I guess that a kid would be probably whimpering at that.
Due to your extremely high level in mind, you managed to stay awake without passing out from shock.
Okay. So now, can I feel around my legs? Am I chained up there?
Hold on. As Lucas, are you here?
Yes.
To your right, you hear this squinting sound and chains being pulled as you hear... What do you want to do?
As I would like to give the left chain one final tug.
Strength. Dang. Okay, as you yank it out. You yank it out of the wooden board.
Is any, like, I would like to feel, gently feel, is any of the wood still with the chain?
No.
Is there now just a chain on my left arm? And I would also like to check my right arm for any remains of the chain.
Both your right arm and your left arm, they are still shackled.
Chain weapons, sorry. I would like to sit up and kind of feel the chains around my ankles.
As you sit up, you start to realize the coldness in this room. It almost feels like it almost feels like the word conformity. It is so uncomfortable, yet comfortable at the same time. And you get blasted with a wave of heat and cold at the same exact time. Every time you feel pressured to do something, what seems like out of line, breaking the chains would be out of line. You get that wave of coldness and heat at the same exact time.
Is it like unbearable or just like there?
Oh, it is torturous. It is terrible to feel. Oh, the people, the conspiracy, the freaking, the theorists and whatnot are gonna go crazy with this session.
So, I would like to just feel the chains around my ankles and stuff.
As you feel the chains around, Morgan, you hear, like a jingle coming from your, left. As you hear chains rattling. The very same chains that were around your arms are rattling to your left. What do you want to do?
I want to try and shake the chain a little bit to signal that I'm there.
Jasper, remember, you are able to talk to the players.
Oh, cool.
Like I said, you're able to talk, but not as a Wendigo, you're talking as the blue hand.
Yeah. What the... I knew the black hand was dark, but what is this?
As Morgan and Lucas, you both hear a very clear voice come from inside your own heads.
Who's there?
Are you guys okay? What's going on?
No. Pretty sure we died.
I'm hurt.
As your vision is all regained, and Lucas, to your right, you see this child with a dislocated hand on their left, and on the right, completely raw skin showing through, as they are wearing the same exact shackles as you.
Do I have any clothes or any fabric that I could wrap around their
Both
right
of you
hand?
guys are declothed.
Cool. As I would like to look at the person who I heard in front of us, like to the east.
As you see Simo there with his arms chained, he is kneeling on the ground. His legs are chained. He has these weird, these weird shackles going into his stomach skin as he has a gag around his mouth. He's wearing a blindfold as well. Both of you guys, as you two make eye contact, you guys realize that you're seeing, yet you don't have eyes. Welcome to the room of conformity.
Are there still chains around my legs?
What was that, Lucas?
Are there still chains around my ankles?
Yes, both of you guys. There's chains around both of your ankles. You guys managed to break out of the chains on your arms, but on your ankles, yeah, there's still chains.
Okay.
I would like to grab the chain on my right leg and just pull it off of the wood as hard as I can.
As you grab the chain on your right leg and yank it, let's see. 23. You pull it just a little bit and it kind of splinters up. As, sorry, I also forgot to mention that this guy's wearing a neck brace as well. Simo. you see it's Simo. Wearing a neck brace. He's got these hooks in his skin on his stomach. His feet are chained. And his arms are as well.
What happened?
We kind of died a little bit, I think.
How did we die?
As Simo's just screaming.
As I would like to once again, with the chain on my right leg, this time with a bit more motivation and a bit of anger, I would like to just try and rip it out of the wood.
As it does splinter up more, it would only take you pulling it pretty lightly. The table flips, almost flips, as you hit your head on the ground, falling down.
Is it possible I could try to grab the table so I don't hit my head?
No, it was extremely sudden. With the force of you pulling, that's what pushed the table back, so you were already in that going backwards motion.
Mm-hmm. As I would like to put my hands to my head to make sure my head's okay.
You feel fine. Morgan?
Can I try and grab, the chains that my hands were in and try to slam it through the chains on my ankles to crack the chains open?
You want to grab the chains on your hands, which are already around your wrist, and slam it through your legs. Or,
no.
Your ankles.
No,
sorry.
Slam it on chains and stuff.
Yeah, slam it on the chains of your ankles, right?
Yes.
Strength. Cool. As you hit it, but you don't hit it with enough force. You don't have enough downwards motion, and it just hits and rattles your entire body as you hear from your dislocated hand another.
As I would like to turn and go, hey, careful.
As you are, Morgan, you are almost completely unconscious from shock. Like your vision is warbling black from the pain.
Okay, I want to just take a few deep breaths to try and calm nerves a bit from that. Don't want to pass out trying.
Both of you, stop moving. Don't do anything, okay? You're just gonna make things worse. Why is there a kid?
I would like to grab the chain and not pull it full force this time. Just pull it to where I think it's enough to break it.
As you yank and you undo the chain, and you fall back yet again through the backwards motion. This time, your arms are going to hit the ground, which is going to stop a little bit of the force, but your head still clocks against the ground. Go ahead. Again, it's that backwards motion that stops you from being able to react. You are able to, due to your constitution... sorry? What's your constitution anyways? Because this is gonna hurt. Oh, you hit the ground and you almost feel concussed by how hard your head hit the ground. As the table is completely on its side, the leg fully snapped. As Lucas, you are free.
I'm gonna need you to repeat all of that in a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Morgan?
Okay, since I'm able to see a bit, I want to try and observe the chains a little bit, see if I can find any weak spots, or try to look around a bit more.
So what is your intelligence? Your character's intelligence and wisdom.
Let me see. I have 9 intelligence and 3 wisdom.
You do know that you do know that the weak spots would be based around not the chains themselves. You don't know what the weak spot is or where, but you know it's not the chain. The thing that you need to bust isn't the chain. It's something else.
I'm gonna... Maybe busting the wood?
As you can hear Jasper, the blue hand, you can hear all of their thoughts and you can see their actions and all that stuff.
Okay, I want to try and observe the wood a bit to see just how soft or easy to break it might be.
It does just seem like somewhat splintered wood. Like if you were to move fast enough, you would definitely get a big ol' splinter in your finger, or your hand, or in your case, your butt cheek.
Okay. I'm going to continue with a few a bit more breathing stuff because I feel like if I try to do anything more and end up hurting myself, I don't want to go unconscious. I need to think about this.
As you hear from over here, you just hear him go, "Mm!"
I'm gonna ask if he's okay, even though he can't really respond.
What happened with me? I'm sorry, I can listen now.
You hit your head and you felt almost concussed, which made you nearly pass out, but you are okay. You are now free from the table. Okay. You see Simo over here, and you see this little girl. You see what appears to be this little girl, on with a dislocated hand and a completely raw right hand. The red is showing, and she is just laying there, and just breathing.
I would like to completely ignore the child and just run over to Simo and take off the gag.
No.
As you run over to Simo, he's just like looking at you eye to eye and just going, "Mmm!"
I should have said walk.
What's your intuition?
My intuition, I believe, is a 3 or a 4.
Your intuition.
It is a 3.
Okay, your intuition tells you Simo was grunting or something, or muffled yelling about something in the area. And it was a very warning yell.
I would like to check my surroundings.
As you check your surroundings, you notice on the walls and the floors this strange... It feels weird to look at. Blood.
As I would like to walk around the blood, like, avoid it.
As you start walking around the blood, Morgan, what would you like to do?
Oh, I am.
You hear you can see this this lady walking around, and you can hear her footsteps on the ground as you are just sitting there.
I want to try and call out to her. Is everything okay? And where are we?
Can I hear this child?
Yes,
or...
Lucas, you absolutely can.
As I just kind of say, I don't know where we are. I think we might have died. But I don't think it really matters where we are. I'm going to take the gag off of my friend's mouth, and then I'm going to try and help you.
Okay.
Don't do anything further to harm yourself.
Okay.
As Simo is looking at you, and you can see a single tear drop from his black and red eye, and he's just,
As when I get over to him, I would like to take the gag off of his mouth.
As you take the gag out of his mouth, he looks at you and says, "Why did you get up?"
Am I gonna die?
You were supposed to conform! As you see him turn into what seems like dust. As he fades away.
I should have just laid there. As I just turn to the kid and say, "Don't move, lay back down."
Okay, I guess I'm
I
laying back
have a
down now.
feeling. I have a feeling it's too late for me. Just don't do anything, I say as I walk back over to where I had been before. And what does the table look like?
Just like almost like a torture table.
Like, is it on its side or?
It is not on its side, but it is leaning over.
I would like to try and just lay back on the table.
As you walk over towards the table, you can feel this like gut feeling that it almost feels disgusting. Revolting the closer you get to the table. You feel like you're gonna barf. You feel like you're going to barf your guts out the closer you get to the table.
I would like to stop where I am.
As you stop where you are, you can feel your head being forced towards towards Morgan's character. This little girl lying on the table, as you feel your vision warbling as you look at her. Almost like a vignette is coming around your vision. As you feel drawn towards the table, but revolted away from it at the same time. Jasper, you are allowed to talk.
Why the fate of dots?
Does that mean he's dead?
I'm not quite sure.
No, the blue hand is not dead, Jasper. You're just able to talk as the blue hand. I've told you many times.
Yeah, I was responding to the question.
I don't think Simon was ever dead. I don't know.
As Lucas, you can... Muffy, you can feel your fingertips start to burn as you start to feel drawn towards the coffee table yet again, but revolted away from it at the same time. You cannot stop looking at Morgan's character. You are physically unable to look away.
I would like to try and walk over.
Walk over where?
To Morgan's character.
As you get closer to Morgan's character, you get close to the coffee table, and the thing just rebuilds itself, and the chains are open. Almost like it's welcoming you back.
As I would like to lay back on the table and put my arms and legs back in the chains.
As you lay back on the table and put your arms and legs back on the chains, Morgan, you still here?
Yeah.
What do you want to do as Lucas's character is doing this?
I'm gonna probably assume that they know a bit about what might be best to do, so I'm gonna try and lay my head back down and try to relax myself.
As you lie your head back down, both of you, at the same time, everything goes black.
Oh. Kid, you still here?
You guys cannot hear each other, nor can you speak.
Oh.
For you have conformed. Congratulations. So, what'd y'all think?
This is fun.
Eerie, very eerie, scary.
Good, I'm glad. I would hope it's
I
scary.
was almost sad because I thought that my character was gonna be dead and I was never gonna play them again.
I'm glad I got a second chance.
You didn't. That was literally your only chance. Like, if you didn't, do what you may have done, or, you still don't know if that worked.
Touché! I'm glad I got to at least help, Morgan's character.
For the record, this is your second chance. Jasper, you may still talk as the Blue Hand.
Oh,
Think you
yes, very
lost
helpful.
words? Have you lost your words, Jasper?
I'm speechless.
You were speechless too.
I'm playing VR.
I feel like we're all just anticipating and just waiting for the next room.
But we don't know what to ask. Like, who even knows what's going on besides Davin?
Literally nobody!
Exactly! Exactly, we were supposed to conspiracize. We were in the torture chamber. Someone turned to dust. We were chained to a torture desk.
Okay.
Blue Hand didn't know what was happening.
We can't panic.
Why?
And we have to listen carefully, but try not to overthink.
Overthinking
Okay.
often gets you more killed than whenever you underthink.
Really?
Morgan, you're gonna have fun. I'm just kidding.
You know what, Morgan? You're purple now.
Oh, apparently I'm purple.
It's just to make life easier.
I
Are we in a galaxy?
already misplaced you guys.
You should put some little more vibrant colors, maybe.
Playing
Maybe.
a fun game of Where's Waldo, are we?
Fine. Here. My bad. There we go. Ka-chow. Alright.
This is a
Is everybody ready?
Yep, ready as I'll ever be.
As you two awaken in what seems like this black void with only the occasional little small gray, almost dead trees, as you see... sorry, you don't see just yet. You guys can see each other. You have your eyes. Yet... you don't have your feet. Your hands. Neither of you have your hands, as you hear from inside of your heads, Welcome to Conversancy. Not you guys looking up the definitions of conversancy. As you guys, y'all are in almost what seems like this forest of just black and white. And Jasper, you are able to chat with everybody.
Hi, Jasper or Blue Hand. He did. Okay.
As I just kind of turn. So, what's your name?
I'm Peyton. Who are you?
I'm Muffy. Do you mind if I try and test to see if I just can't see my... Or wait, no, I can test that on myself. As I do try to, like, grab my arm with where my hand would be.
You just poke your finger with nubs. You just poke your arm with your nubs.
Nice!
Nub hands.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Peyton.
Nice to meet you too.
As you do see this random dude, like, just out of nowhere appear, and he seems to be holding a lantern, and it is an open flame lantern, as he's walking towards this tree, just ignoring you guys.
Get here. Aren't I already dead?
Maybe you accidentally died twice? Who is that?
Is that... Oh, who is that? He's a man with a lantern.
Well, he doesn't seem mean. Let's go say hi.
I don't know. Let's just wait. Observe a little bit on the surroundings. Does he really look like someone who's safe to approach?
Let me find the picture, real quick, because I know I have it somewhere. Sorry. You know what? Hold on. Let me find it. Found it. Got it. I'm gonna get a whole lot of hate for this one.
Why?
You won't. You won't know, Morgan.
Do I ever know?
Poor Mojo.
Whoops. As you guys see this man walking over towards this tree with an open flame lantern.
As I would like to kind of cautiously walk over and go, hello?
I'm gonna follow up behind them a
As
little
you
bit,
walk over-
slowly.
As you walk over and say hello, you appear to be completely ignored. As he takes this open flame and what seems like a spoon and dips it in the flame and pulls out the spoon, and it has the flame on it. As who has the highest intuition between you two?
I have 3. Morgan, what's yours?
I have... Wait, whoops. I'm trying to look. Just give me a second. I am almost there. Just give me one moment. My phone is glitching me out. Okay, intuition. I got intuition 5.
Remember, conversancy.
Okay, make sure.
So your intuition's 5, Morgan?
Yeah.
You can tell that this man is not a man. He's your trial. As he does appear to have the intention to set this tree on fire.
Okay, I want to approach him and stop him from setting the tree on fire.
As you begin approaching him, Muffy, you see this little girl walk in front of you, How are you going to attempt to stop him from catching the tree on fire, Morgan?
I'm gonna yell out and run over and grab a hold of this spoon. I don't care if it burns me. I want to whack it out of his hand.
As you run
And
over,
stomp on
and
him.
what's your dex?
At Peyton. Like when I see them walk out. And
7.
Oh wait, no, I don't have hands.
7.
You have a 7? You have complete disadvantage because of... Go ahead, Lucas.
Can I try and wrap my arms around Peyton before Peyton walks over to this dude?
Yeah. You
like-
should have done that before, you should have wrapped your arms around Peyton while Peyton was walking in front of you.
You were talking. I
Like
didn't wanna cut you off.
cutting off Morgan or cutting me off, that's completely fine to do.
Not too late.
As Morgan,
You can call out to me.
Morgan, you rolled a 13 as you hit the spoon out of his hand. As you go to hit the spoon out of his hand, he whips around your hand, and the spoon slowly gets closer to the tree. He's about a foot away from the tree now.
I
As
want to
I
yell
would
him
like
out.
to run-
Stop. Huh?
As I would like to run over and say, stand between the spoon and the tree. Don't get set on
Okay.
fire.
Okay, I'll stand between him and the tree.
As you stand between him and the tree, all you see is this dude just, in some form of magic, just grow, and his arm goes over you, and it's slowly getting closer to the tree.
Sir, wait,
Hey,
why are you
help.
trying to set the tree on fire?
Peyton, you do recognize this person. In instant, you recognize him. It is Duros, that man from your house.
Respect nature.
What did you say?
Just yelling out respect nature.
As he is about 8 inches. He's moving very slowly, 8 inches away from the tree with his spoon that's on fire.
I want to grab a hold of his hand and see if I can try and swing it.
You
off
are gonna
course.
have to jump.
I will jump as high as I must.
As you jump and grab a hold of his hand, he does not get phased at all. Like, no flinch, nothing. He's moving, and he's actually moving you as Muffy. What would you like to do?
I would like to run over and hold out my non-existent hand as if to give him a handshake and say, how's your day going?
As you walk over to, you walk over and give him a just hold out your hand to give him a non-existent handshake?
Yes.
He is now 5 inches away from the tree, as he is completely ignoring both of you. Your words and your actions, he's ignoring them.
We'll
But,
grab
hold on, who has the highest perception out of both of you?
Wrong one.
I
My
have
perception
3.
is a 4.
I have a
Lucas, you notice as you run over, you notice wind hits the spoon just a little bit, and the flame reacts. Nothing else does.
Blow up.
Duros doesn't react, but the spoon does. The flame kind of just whooshes just a little bit.
It's some really nice weather we're having, right?
Can I climb up to where the hand is and see if I can try and put out the fire?
He is now 3 inches away from the tree. You guys have only a few seconds to act.
I want to
Morgan,
try and climb up to his hand, please.
I
Go
would
ahead.
like to move forward again.
you climb up to his hand, Morgan? What do you mean? You were already attached to his hand. You were holding on.
I know. I want to lean up a bit closer to the spoon, and I want to try and put the fire out.
How do you put the fire out?
I want to try and, cover it and blow on it or spit on it or something. Distinguish.
You're gonna have to pick one of the 3.
Well, cradoodles. Oh, that's right, I don't have hands. I'm gonna try and spit on it!
As you spit on the fire, what's your accuracy? I'm actually gonna make you roll accuracy.
No!
If you get below a 5, then you're not gonna hit it, but like anywhere above a 5 and you'll be fine. Accuracy, d20 plus d8. Cool. As you spit and hit the tree, Morgan, you have one other action. You just spat on the tree.
Alright, can I blow on it? I wanna blow on it quickly. I did a little bit of spit. I wanna blow on it now.
You want to blow up. Okay, as you blow out the flame, Morgan and Lucas,
cut out for me.
as you blow out the flame, Morgan and Lucas, you guys appear in this area, both of you, with your eyes, yet your hands do not appear to be there. As you see this man with an open lit flame, a lantern, walking over to this tree, completely ignoring you two.
Run in front of the tree.
Run up to him.
As Lucas, you run in front of the tree. Morgan, what do you want to do?
I want to run up to him and grab the thing that's holding flames.
As you run up to him,
Try, like, greeting him with a handshake or something.
Morgan, as you run up to him and go to grab the thing, the lantern, he grows and is holding the lantern above you now. It is out of jumping distance.
He keeps doing that.
As he's walking, he bumps into you and just piles you into the ground as he just passes over you. As Lucas, you can see him shrink back down.
As I would like to run up to him and once again hold my hand out for a handshake and say, "How's your day going?"
Oh, we're gonna die.
As you walk up to him, he shrinks back down. As you walk up to him and hold out your hand for a handshake, he just walks past you in the same exact path that he took the last time, walks past you, and he now has a spoon out, and he dips it in the flame and pulls it out, and the spoon has fire on it. And now he's slowly
Okay, I want to run
moving
up toward him again. I want to move up back toward him again and blow it out.
As you run up towards him, Lucas, what do you want to do as you see Peyton running past?
Between Peyton and him and just put my arm over Peyton's mouth and say, "Don't put out the flame yet. We still have time."
What?
As you put your arm over Peyton's mouth, stopping them from blowing it out, you run over and you see the flame whoosh.
Whoosh?
Whoosh?
Yeah, you see the flame whoosh just a little bit, like move, almost like it did the exact same way before.
Should we just fan it? Should we just fan it away from the tree?
I would like to just move my hand quickly, almost as if to snuff out the flame, but away from the flame, moving my hand toward Duros, or this random dude that I've never met before in my life.
Okay, so how do you want, like, what exactly do you want to do? I understand what you just described, but I'm not sure what that's supposed to accomplish.
Like, a sweeping motion to try and see if I can move the flame or put it out without blowing it out.
I'm gonna join in.
As you swipe your hand to try and put out the flame, Morgan and Lucas, you guys both do. The flame just seems to be moving and not going out at all. With conversancy comes sacrifice.
Do I have to eat the spoon? I will eat the spoon if I have to.
No one said that if he lights the tree on fire, the trial is over.
That's the converse. We're in a pile of woods and everything. What makes you think that the tree going on fire won't be a bad thing?
Do you know what conversancy means? The first thing I hear is conversation, which is why I kept trying that.
I learn a few things. I might be little, but I look into things. It's the forests and everything.
Sorry, conservancy. That's what he's meant to say. Conservancy.
Oh.
Like we have to take care of the trees. Like, it's gonna cause a forest fire. Think about the animals that live here and the whole habitat.
Conservancy. Is there still flame in the lantern at all?
No, actually. It seems like he scooped out the flame.
Seriously, can I
I
eat
would like to
flame?
blow out the flame in the spoon.
Sorry, Morgan, what is it you wanted to do?
Nothing. I was trying to talk it with Lucas.
Okay.
Sorry, wait, no, oh wait, what did you want to say?
Well, it's like serious but also not serious, but also could work. What if I just try to eat the spoon of flames?
No, I would like to blow out the flame.
Okay.
As you blow out the flame, Morgan and Lucas, you two appear in
I would
this.
like to immediately run over and blow out the flame in the lantern.
As you run over and blow out the flame in the lantern, Duro seems to have no reaction. As Lucas and Morgan, you two appear in this dark area with large white trees and this random man walking over. You know it as Duros now. He's walking over with this flame in a lantern.
Okay, so it's obvious that we can't blow out the flame. It's restarting everything.
With conservancy comes sacrifice.
Okay, so conservancy to conservancy comes sacrifice. So what exactly should we sacrifice?
We're trying to conserve.
Conserve?
What are we trying to... Are we trying to stop the flame from burning down the trees? What are we trying to conserve?
We're
The
trying to
forest
stop
is already dead.
Hmm?
The forest is... I'm not sure. I'm running low on ideas.
The forest is in fact not alive. But won't that make it more dangerous?
I would like to run over to the tree and put my hand on the tree.
As you run over to the tree, you see Duros is now acknowledging you. But he watched you. Sorry, he watched you walk over to the tree, but now he's focused on the tree. Morgan, he completely ignores you as you run over as well. As you both put your hands on the tree feels rough and coarse. And when you touch the tree, you feel this sudden sense of impending doom, death, and dread come over you.
So we're definitely protecting the tree. As I would like to turn to Duros and just say, "Stop, you're scaring it."
As Duros has no reaction.
Maybe it's supposed to be burned. Like, what if the tree's the bad omen, Muffy?
It doesn't feel like this if it...
Really? Well, what exactly should we do? He doesn't seem to react to talking.
As Muffy, he looks at you, and all you see in his eyes are a fire. Almost like a human-sized fire. A person set ablaze, yet still alive. You can see it. You can see it so clearly in his eyes. Almost like it's a window, or like a vision that he's showing you in his eyes. A person set on fire.
Oh, someone's.
I'd like to touch the fire.
You want to touch the fire?
I want to touch the fire.
What, when he, like, when? How?
When he puts it on the spoon, I want to touch the fire.
As he walks up to the tree, he takes the spoon, and he's making direct eye contact with you. And he takes the spoon, and in the same exact motion, he scoops out the fire from the lantern. And he's moving it towards the tree very slowly now.
I want to touch the fire. Poke.
As you touch the fire, you are immediately caught in flames, as you can feel your skin melting off of your body. Morgan, you watch Lucas. You watch Muffy disappear into powder, into like the same exact dust that Simo did. As Morgan, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
As you see nobody standing next to you, you see Duros walking towards this tree with an open flame lantern.
I want to run up to the tree and touch it. I want to see exactly what I feel individually about the situation.
As you run up to the tree and you touch it, you feel this sense of impending doom, death, and dread come over you.
Okay, I want to look at this Duros guy.
As you look at Duros, you see in his eyes a person on fire, a blazing flame. Almost like he's showing you this vision, or you can just see it in his eyes, or that's what he's seeing.
Oh boy, I don't know what to do.
As he gets close enough to the tree, he's making direct eye contact with you as he takes out this spoon and dips it in the flame of the lantern, and he's slowly moving it towards the tree.
Alright, I'll touch the flame as well.
As you touch the flame, you get set ablaze. You can feel your soul itself burning. You can see everything just melting away from you. As you come to realize that will be the end of the session for today.